What is there to disclose? There's no deception. When you're dating someone, you don't have to disclose every single thing about yourself up front.
I don't like clowns.
What?
A woman that was a man?
I don't know.
Is it a man?
Could be a woman.
This woman is a fake!
Britain's Supreme Court has helped restore a little bit of sanity in an increasingly mad world with a landmark ruling steeped in common sense and scientific certainty. In a definitive ruling, the court found that a woman is a biological female. Always was, always will be. And that means women's spaces and women's sport should be protected from male bodies. Of course, that saw outrage from the usual suspects.
I do my business is none of your business. Where I do my business is none of your business.
Where I do my business is none of your business.
Where we do our business is none of your business.
Where I do my business is none of your business.
Our biological sex does not decide what toilets we use, our brain does.
This next trans activist not only wants to use the female toilets despite being a male, but he wants to poop on J.K. Rowling. Charming.
I'm going to use a woman's toilet. Then I'm going to use another woman's toilet. You, J.K. Rowling, you'll never stop me from peeing. The only person that is you. So we should all take on you.
I think you want to poop, Daisy.
You heinous cretin old. There is no civility when it comes to your human rights being demolished.
Yeah, we're supposed to believe these guys are the oppressed ones. Now, here is UK broadcaster Julia Hartley-Brewer trying to debate this very issue with a trans activist. It went about as well as you'd expect.
You are not, in fact, a woman. Do you not accept that, or do you accept that ruling?
I mean, like, that's whatever. Like,
No,
for
that's not an answer to a question.
Let me
You're
finish
not
my
a 12-year-old.
Let me finish my sentence. That is, to me, whatever, because for me and my community, trans women are women. They have always existed. They will always continue to exist.
What does that mean, they've existed?
Well,
no one's saying they're figments of imagination.
Yeah, but we are saying that they're women.
No, saying they exist is not the same as saying they're women.
Well, I'm saying that they're women.
And but that's not the same as saying they exist.
If the law doesn't want to...
Well, no, I said we need to use words that have meaning.
I'm a woman.
Today, I am a woman.
You don't have dangly bits, do you? So do you want to discuss dangly bits or not? Because frankly, I am now feeling in a position where I'm in a room with you and I feel unsafe. Yeah.
Males who identify as women who are post-op, well, they shouldn't be obliged to inform their dates that they were born male.
I know a trans woman who has had her downstairs done, and she's told me about dates that she's gone on with men. With these men, she has done everything that there is to do, and the men didn't know. First and foremost, that is a testament to modern medicine that it's even possible for that to happen. But it's also an interesting quandary, because at that point, what are you even really disclosing? What is there to disclose? There's no deception. When you're dating someone, you don't have to disclose every single thing about yourself up front.
Crying game?
Majority of folks in the US want to see illegal immigrants deported. All of them.
Deport all undocumented immigrants. Voters favoring the government trying to deport all 11 million of them. Back in 2016, just 38% of voters wanted the government to try to deport all 11 million undocumented immigrants. Compared to where we are in 2025, 56%, the majority, the American people have come a long way on this issue, much closer to Donald Trump, and I think that's a big part of the reason why Americans are increasingly saying the country is on the right track when it comes to immigration policy, and why Donald Trump's net approval rating on that issue is in the positive.
Down and deported.
Send them to deportation.
Despite the media meltdown, and talking about media meltdowns, the characterisation of this violent, gangbanging illegal immigrant as some sort of innocent Maryland dad who was wrongly deported to El Salvador, that is just not translating with the American people. They are not buying it.
A Maryland man thought to be wrongly deported.
Maryland man Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
A Maryland man wrongfully deported.
A Maryland man who was mistakenly deported.
The Maryland man that was detained.
The Maryland man mistakenly deported to a prison in El Salvador.
They're not even trying to bring back a Maryland man.
He's a Maryland man.
Maryland man.
The Maryland man.
Maryland man.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the Maryland man.
The Maryland man. Maryland man.
The Maryland man.
The Maryland man they shipped to El Salvador.
The Maryland man who was sent to El Salvador.
This man from Maryland.
A Maryland man, the case of a Maryland man.
The Maryland man.
Maryland man.
Maryland man.
Maryland man.
That Maryland man.
The case of the Maryland man.
Maryland man.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia, that's a Maryland man.
The Maryland man.
This Maryland man.
The Maryland man.
The Maryland man.
He had no intent of returning the Maryland man.
A wrongly deported man, Maryland man, I should say.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Maryland father.
Kilmar Armando Abrego Garcia. That's the Maryland father.
Maryland father who had been deported.
There's this young man from Maryland.
He is not a Maryland man. He is not a Maryland anything. He is an illegal alien from El Salvador with a deportation order from the United States.
And yet the Democrats continue to support this dude. You've got a number of them planning to travel to El Salvador to advocate on his behalf. Senator Chris Van Hollen has already been there. And it was a fruitless media stunt, Army, one taxpayers funded.
Who did pay for this trip?
This was an officially cleared, congressional trip, cleared on a bipartisan basis. Yes, like every other trip.
Right.
The majority of Americans want to see this deportation program continue. They want to see every single illegal immigrant deported.
Y'all gonna be fucking sick of me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be fucking sick of hearing from me. I demand the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. We are not free until we're all fucking free.
I'm sick of you.
Today, I'm...
Listen, just bite it. Gentle.
Braulio, ¿lechuga? No quiere. ¿Pollito?
One small bite. Take it.
Be gentle.
It is a messed up world.